So thanks you guys for being on YouTube. I'm excited to see you and chat with you a little later. We are going to get jumping right in here and start off with our prayer. So let's take a couple of deep breaths together. Let's bring all this beautiful, wonderful energy together on this Saturday morning for the benefit of one and all, bringing the love forth, bringing the excitement and the light because we need that so deeply right now. Thank you, everybody, for being here on the Zoom side, and thank you for being on the YouTube side. I so appreciate you showing up and bringing your energy to share with the collective, because together we are making magic. We are going to change the world. Thank you to all of your guides, your teams. Come on in and join us. Bring yourselves on in close. Join your energy with ours as we all together lift up in support of one another, in support of Gaia, in support of love and peace. Is there anything you want to say before we begin? Oh, they're hooting and hollering, ready to go. They've been waiting. Okay, I won't keep you waiting anymore. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are going to start. All right. So, Jennifer, come on up. Good morning.
Hello, how are you?
I'm terrific. How are you?
I'm so happy to be here, and I so appreciate this forum for kind of short form questions. Thank you so much. I'm a follower on Medium and decided to jump into your event today.
Wonderful. So glad to have you here. So, what is your question?
I am having some difficulty understanding a breakdown in a relationship right now. It's a girlfriend, female friend, who's also a work colleague. And her name is Andriana. I guess maybe just understanding what's been going on between us, what's going on with her, what's the best way for us to move forward. And yeah.
Okay. So, for Jennifer, she has this communication breakdown with her friend Ani. Can you help us to understand what that is about? Seen tomato red. Does that color have any significance for you?
No.
Okay. So if it doesn't have a special significance, it's usually about the root chakra.
Okay.
So is there something that needs to be done with her root chakra? No. Okay. So it's just about being better grounded. Yeah. So,
Mm.
okay. Have you been feeling kind of flighty lately? Because I feel like I don't.
Lighty. I this whole thing has come on, and my health has been suffering, so I have not been myself. I've not been in my usual practices. So I guess that answer is yes.
Yeah, yeah. Because that's the energy that I feel. It's like almost like a tumbling weed, getting pushed around by circumstances and not really being grounded, standing firm in your soul authority and confidence of who you are as this divine being. And when you do that, then you're kind of at the mercy of circumstances rather than you creating your reality. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
That's what I feel. Do you have any routines that you use for grounding?
Well, I have been meditating, breathing, walking. Um, yes.
Are you connected to trees? Do you feel a connection with trees? Because
Oh,
I'm seeing a picture of you standing with your arm around a tree.
okay. I love trees.
That will help you ground. Go hang out with your friendly trees. Talk to them. Send them love. And as you're doing that, feel your energy going down into the ground, your energy intermingling with the roots of the trees. See that in your head if you can. And if you can't,
Mhm.
just imagine. Let that connection maintain and know that you are energetically going down, connecting with the heart of Gaia and the trees along the way. You are so firmly, deeply rooted that nothing can move you.
Mm.
When you're in that energy, that will clear up whatever fizziness is between you and Anya. That's taking care of your side of it, right? then she gets to decide whether she responds positively to that. Hopefully she will.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yes, it does. Absolutely.
Give that a try and let us know how it's going.
Okay.
We're here every third Saturday.
I will. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. Okay. Craig, you are next.
Hello, how are you?
Hello. What's your question today?
Well, we've already established that Clara Bow, the actress from the 20s, is like a guide to me, or rather is a guide. But lately I went to, I guess what it would be like a place where they sell antiques. You know, I go antiquing. I'm into Model A's, Model T's, old cars, things like that. I hang out with the guys and whatnot. And that's one of their hobbies. They like doing things like that. So I went into an old store, but a picture kept pulling at my heart, and it kept pulling at my heart and kept pulling and tugging, and it kept saying, get over here, look at this. So I went over there and looked at the photo, and then the photo was a woman from the 1930s, and she's sitting on a Model A car. And the thing is, I don't know this person. I don't know this person. I mean, I don't think I'm related to her. I mean, the photo is out of Texas from
Mhm.
the 1930s. And I thought about this for a while, and my question is, why is this sticking in my mind? Why is she so significant to me? Why did I do something wrong? Do I have to make up something? Did I do something wrong? Do I have to repair something? And I feel like, it's something left undone, or somebody's trying to talk to me there.
Yeah, that's
But maybe the guides would know.
yeah. Well, first just ask if you have a past life relationship with her, because if you don't, then that opens up a whole different line of questioning. So for
Okay.
Craig, the woman in the photo from Texas, the old black and white photo that he discovered, do they have a past life connection? You do. Okay. Can you tell us about it? How many past lives ago was this? I get 14 past lives. Were they the same genders as they are or were in this life? So she was a female and he was a male in that past life. What was their relationship? Was it a romantic relationship? Oh, not romantic. Okay, were they siblings? Were they related in some way? No. Friends. Friends. Okay. Okay, so she was the wife of a friend of yours. So did he know the friend, the male friend, before he knew her? Yes. So it's somebody you go back with, this male friend, and then you met her because they were married. And so he had a thing for her, right? That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, you had a thing for her. So there was kind of this there you go, Kira. Unrequited love going on because you were both people of integrity and you weren't going to cheat. And yet there was something very powerful drawing you together. I mean, I can feel it. It's like this connection, heart to heart connection. Okay, and is that because they had had a different life together? Yeah, so there was an even older past life that you had together. So what was that one? Were they romantically involved in another life? This is deep, Craig.
Oh man.
So were
As
they,
long as I don't anger Clara,
what's that?
as long as I don't anger Clara about this,
Oh,
I
I
don't
don't
want
think,
to act.
no, Claire doesn't care. Let's just ask
Okay.
her. So, Claire, do you have any problems with this past life relationship of Craig's? No, it didn't involve her. So nothing to
Okay.
worry about. So, is that enough information about that to give you relief?
Well, I'm just wondering, do I owe anything? Do I have to atone for anything? Do I have to make something
No,
right?
it's not that. It was just the connection. So, is there
Okay.
something that left undone between the two of them? Sure. And is she presently incarnated? She is presently incarnated. Is it someone he knows? No. So it's feeling like you're going to cross paths in this lifetime, not that you're necessarily going to have a romantic relationship, but the
Hmm.
door is open for a future one because it's a very strong connection. It's not, it doesn't feel unfinished. It just feels, the word I'm getting is perpetual, but I think there's a better word for it. Um, Sustaining, continuing. It's a thread that's there that you will come back together over many lifetimes.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I guess there is something to psychometry because I picked up an item from Paramount Studios. It was a costume that belonged to a dancer in the 1930s, and it kind of gave me the willies. My hand brushed over it, and I went to bed that night back at my hotel, and I was having a few funky dreams that night. Something was telling me that's mine, that's mine. And I go, okay, all right, it's yours. You can have it. I'd have nothing to do with it. I'm a guy. That's not my thing. Thank you for letting me know that, though. I hope you got it back. That was kind of my attitude about it. Just like leave me alone for gosh sakes. And then I wondered what was going on there. But I still have the costume with me right now at the house. One of those things where they sell a bunch of stuff at Paramount
Yeah,
Studios just to clear the
sure.
room out. And to throw away a lot of stuff too.
You're just sensitive to that kind of thing.
You think
It's
so?
it's like if you're energetically sensitive and you go out on a hike and you pick up this beautiful rock, you might hear the rock ask you to put it back.
Hmm. With Clara's picture, I can put my hand on it and it gets hot.
Hmm.
Like on her shoulders or on the
Yeah.
other shoulder or on her wrists.
Letting you know that she's present. Sure.
At her head, too, I can feel it. It's just like, especially at her ear too. That means I suppose that means I hear you.
Yeah, you're
So I just
developing your own language with her, just like we develop our own language with our guides and angels. So as you
Mhm.
experiment with things like that, she will communicate from her side and you'll pick up more and more. So at some point you'll
Oh,
have this great language where you can just know, okay, I'm supposed to do this or that.
okay. In tribute, I leave my
Awesome.
TV on TCM.
There you go.
Okay. I don't want to waste anybody else's time. Thank you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Bye bye.
Bye. Laura, you are next.
Deborah, this is Debbie.
Yeah, Debbie, go ahead.
I don't see you on the Zoom on the YouTube side, just so
You
you
don't see
know.
me? You're not seeing me at all? Are you seeing other
No,
people?
I'm not seeing anybody. It just says ask your guides live. I can resume it or I've done the
Refresh your
circle thing a couple times.
You refresh your screen and you don't see it? Because I see it going, I have that screen open and I'm seeing it happening.
Okay, let me refresh it again. Yeah, it's not. Let me go all the way out and come back in. As long as you can see it, that's all that matters. I'm sorry I interrupted.
That's okay. Thanks for letting me know. We did have a technical glitch, so that
Okay.
probably has something to do with it. And if it's not showing up over there, I probably am not going to be able to fix that. But you guys can still be in chat, and I
Okay.
will come over and check on you when we finish on this side. Are you hearing anything over
Perfect.
there?
Let them know. I don't hear anything either, but maybe I don't have my sound up. No, I have my
Well,
sound up on my
it
YouTube. No,
probably
don't.
didn't
It
set
could
the
be
stream.
fine.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm seeing it on the stream here. I don't know why it's not showing over there.
That's okay.
Okay, thanks for
I'll
letting me know.
just, I'll,
Debbie, if you want, you can post the Zoom link on YouTube and just tell them all to come over to Zoom. That'll solve that problem.
okay, perfect. Okay, that's what I'll do. Perfect.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right.
So for you guys who are new, Debbie is my wrench person on the YouTube side, and she's kind of managing things. So she's just letting us know. All right, Laura, what is your question today?
Hi. I've been trying to formulate it and I'm not sure how. So I'm hoping my guides will kind of like fill in the blanks since I can't articulate it very well. For the last month, I've been having some really interesting experiences. And with my group, we've been doing some interesting energy work that's uh, so basically, okay, so what I've been able to piece together is that my job right now is to embody my divinity like at the soul level so that the human just kind of it's there, but I'm more conscious of who I am as a soul than as human. And then helping others to do the same, which also includes, because what I've been receiving is that the new earth energy is here, it's now, and it's not something that we have to wait for the collective to catch up and do anything. It's each of us who are getting the call, I guess, to be doing this individually, which then I guess helps the collective. Anyway, so I'm just that. Like, do they have anything to say about that?
So is the confusion for you what it is that you need to be doing now that you've tuned into being the soul?
Well, I guess it's just it's what I've been sensing and receiving and doing is something very different from like anything else out there. And so I guess I want to be sure that I'm like on the right path and that I'm not like misinterpreting or misconstruing or that kind of thing.
And when you have these connections, are you going through the Akashic records?
Um, I don't do the Akashic prayer. I do a different I use I set up an energy container with the archangels and my spirit animals and
That's
then
good. It's just you're
work.
connecting with the light. So some people will just go in and they won't do
Yeah.
any kind of a routine, and then they don't know who they're connecting with.
Oh
So,
yeah, no, I know I'm connected with the light. It's not so much that I don't it's not the connection that I'm concerned about. It's my perception and interpretation of it.
mhm. It's troubling you because it's different from what you're getting, but it's not unusual for it to be different. We are all unique beings.
Yeah, but when everybody's saying that it's this way and you're being told it's something very different, it makes you think, okay, I must be wrong.
Doesn't mean you're wrong. Do you want to give me a for instance that we can check together? Maybe that'll help you.
Um, go.
Because, people perceive through their own filters. So you could get different
Right.
information from another person and you could both be right. But what you got was colored through your filter, like Dolores Cannon. If you go
Yeah.
and look at her stuff, it's all filtered through her religion.